Alright guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to take the bumper off and replace the headlight assembly on a 2018 Honda Accord. So I already looked at a video on how to get the bumper off, but I'm going to go ahead and cover it in this one as well. And then we'll see if we can get to replacing that light. Alright, so this is the car right here. Like I said, it's the 2018 Accord. The reason I'm replacing the headlight is because it sustained some damage right here, and then water ended up getting into the whole thing and just messing it up. So what I'm going to do is just replace the whole headlight assembly so we can get rid of this cracked part and just replace the whole thing. It didn't cost too much. I mean, for newer cars it is generally a little bit more, but I got a genuine one on Honda Part Fits or something like that for like $340 shipped. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is pop the hood and then go ahead and start taking some of the clips out so we can get the bumper off. So let me go ahead and pop that hood real quick and I can show you guys the clips. Alright, so this is the 2-liter turbo sport model, but it should be pretty similar for all of them. So the clips that we're going to be removing is going to be these 3 right here, the ones that run along here, and then these 3 on this side. Then there should be 3 screws in the fender well in here. So we'll have to cut the wheel and get those out, and then there's a bunch of clips running along the bottom as well, and that'll allow us to access it. So it has 2 parts where it screws down, one right here, I believe the other one's right around here, and then there's another one that sits like right here. So that's why we're gonna have to take the bumper off. So let me go ahead and get those clips out and we can start to removing the bumper. Alright, and just for reference, I thought I'd go ahead and bring out the new light. This is for the passenger side front. As you can see, there's 1 hole right there and then 2 up here for mounting it, and this came as a whole assembly with the bulbs and everything, so hopefully when I plug this in it should be good to go. Shout out to Honda. These are some of the easiest clips to ever get out. So I got all of them out just using a flathead. You can use a special tool for it, but I just used my flathead screwdriver. And I got them all out right here, sitting to the side. So the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and cut the wheel and get to the screws in the fender on both sides. So there's 3 screws on this side as well as the other side. First one is right here. Second one right here, and the third one is tucked up right there. So we're going to go ahead and get those 3 out so we can get the fender liner out and pop this side of the bumper out on this side. Okay, so I got those screws out on there, and then you just grab it from this corner and you can tug the first one and then just put a flathead in these and carefully pry it out so you get all 3 of these tabs unhooked. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so I went ahead and got this side as well, and now I'm going to go ahead and jack the car up on both sides and just put it on jack stands just so I have enough room and I know it's safe. I could just jack it up and try and crawl under there, but it's better to be more comfortable doing it and a little bit safer. So you're going to want to jack it up down here. I would just put the jack in that spot, and then there's a little cutout right here that you can put the jack stand. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, got it all jacked up. I'm gonna go ahead and get under here, take a look at these clips. So it looks like two, and one at the end right there, and then you're going to want to take off these ones that run alongside the bottom on the inside, so you can just keep everything attached, and then take these back ones off. And then it's the same thing on this side, just those two and the one on the end. So I'm going to go ahead and remove those. Alright, got all the clips out. Now I'm just going to pull it back and out this way, and the whole thing should come off with a grill and everything, and I'm going to place it on the ground. So let's do that. Okay, got the bumper off. Just had to pull it a little with a little bit of force on each side, and the bottom LEDs are still connected right here. That's why it's still attached. I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and disconnect those and then put the bumper off to the side. Then we can come over and start getting the bolts on the headlight, which would be this one, as well as one right in here. Gonna go ahead and get these bolts out real quick. I did check they are a 10 mil, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get them off. Got my impact to make this a little quicker. Looks like there's one more tucked up under right here. Let me show you. So I got this one out, but there is another one right in that hole there. So I'm gonna get my extension and get that out as well. Alright, so I've been messing with this for a little bit. It looks like there's a bunch of these clips attached to these posts, so it has to lift up and out. So I have to try and get this tray and this bar off. Problem is, I just keep busting all the clips. So we'll see how many I have to break to get this off. But you know, clips are replaceable, so it's okay. Alright, so after breaking every single clip on this little air duct place, I finally got that top piece out. So now we're going to go ahead and get these 10 mil bolts here, so we can take this piece off and then lift the headlight up and out. After long last, tons of fighting, managed to hold this up, pop the like little plastic pieces out from these, and then detach the wiring, and got the headlight out, which is now sitting over there. That thing sucks. Alright, now that that's out, just gotta transfer this plastic piece underneath onto the new light, and then it should be able to pop in. Okay, the new one is now in. It just has to clip back into these little holes right here, and then there is like some little slots in the fender, and there's plastic fins that cup up into there. After that, everything else should line right up, and this plastic piece just has like a 110 mil bolt at the bottom that holds it in. Other than that, it's good. Now let's test it out. Alright, and I just cut the lights on earlier as well. All of them work great. So now just gotta undo everything and put the bumper back on. Okay, got everything buttoned back up, all of the clips on top, bottom, got the screws in on the fenders. And now for the big reveal. Okay, that works, and let's just check that the whole headlight works. Let me cut it on real quick. That's it. Looks awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. That's how you replace the headlight on a 2018 Honda Accord. Alright, so one last thing. I got this light when the headlight first went out. Headlight system problem, performance may be reduced to your dealer. I'm going to see if I can just drive around a little bit and see if it'll reset by itself and detect that the headlight is now working. So I'm going to go see if that'll clear it, and we'll see what happens. Hey, so I just wanted to interject after the fact. I've had the headlight on for about like a week, 2 weeks now. I ended up finding out how to clear that warning that was coming up on the dash. So you could take it to the dealership, or I just found a guy who does like electronics and computer stuff for vehicles. So all he did was a DTC clear, and all that did was just reset the module that was for the headlight that was causing the warning, and it just went away completely. It only took about like 5 minutes. So that's what I found out, what is the solution to making that warning light on the dash go away. Thanks again, and have a great day.